I never thought that having chickens, especially at my age, in my retirement, would teach me some things. But they sure have, and they've actually been a joy. Hey everybody, well, the beginning you saw there was an introduction to my wife and I's chickens. They really are a joy. And one of the things I learned about them was that they're much easier to take care of than our dogs. Although dogs are great and they're man's best friend and they're smart and all that stuff, they're they're demanding, at least our dogs are, bark to go outside, bark to come back in, they want more food, they want more water, whatever it might be. And like right there, my one golden doodle, he loves to hear himself bark. So, but the chickens, they're so easy to take care of. And they've even taught me some gratitude. You go out every morning and you get some eggs from them, and I say thank you, Lord, and thank you, chickens, for supplying these eggs, which is a very nice side benefit to having chickens. But they're content. They, as long as you make sure they got some water, they got their food, clean out their coop, they're fine. And, they just, the rest of the day, they just go about their business, and it's kind of calming, really, in a way, to watch. And they just really don't cause us any trouble. Unfortunately, we lost one a few weeks back, the week after we lost our cat. So it was a little bit of a rough stretch there. And I'm not sure why, she died or anything like that. But, it was another sad moment for us. But with spring, which we're in now, we do have some new chicks that'll be coming this week. And not sure whether we'll get them Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday yet, but we will get them. We'll have to put them in the little incubator thing, make sure they keep warm. So it's going to be like another life lesson of taking care of something that is so fragile. And in the beginning, you really do have to be very careful with them. And we had, in the original batch that we got of chickens, we had one that didn't make it. It was just a little chick, and it's kind of heartbreaking. But we were fortunate with all the other ones, and like I was saying, they're when they're that little, it sort of reminds you of, when you maybe you've had your first child or any of your children, they're so fragile and dependent on you, and these chicks are too. So I just wanted, and what I'm going to do too is I think I'm going to make some videos as we go along in their progression. You can see how they've grown and progressed. So I think sometimes we take at least I got to speak for myself. I take a lot of things for granted and expect a lot at times, but having them around, shows me what's, hey, I'm clothed, I'm fed, got a roof over my head, water to drink, and I'm good. So, you can even learn lessons from we call them our pets, our pet chickens. But like I said, I'm going to keep everybody updated on the progression of the chicks, and I appreciate you tuning in. If you like this content, subscribe and hit that like button, and we'll see you next time.